You are standing inside a sunlit room in 1998. Voices echo around you. Someone hands you a bright yellow toy. You smile. But none of this is real. You cannot actually remember it. Your brain burned that memory to ashes. It did this on purpose. Look at your oldest personal photograph. You see a tiny human looking back at you. You know that face belongs to you. You wore those clothes. You cried those tears. You heard those voices every single day for over 1,000 days. Yet inside your mind, that entire world is pitch black. In 1896, psychoanalyst Sigmund Freud noticed this terrifying vacuum. He called it infantile amnesia. Freud assumed we intentionally repressed these early years because they were filled with dark, unconscious traumas. For nearly a century, science accepted this eerie idea. But modern neuroscience revealed a far stranger truth. Your childhood wasn't repressed. It was systematically erased by a biological purge. Think about how an adult brain operates. An adult brain holds roughly 86 billion neurons. When you learn a new word or remember where you parked your car, physical bridges called synapses form between these neurons. Your memories are physical maps drawn across brain tissue. Now look at an infant. Between the day you are born and your third birthday, your brain experiences an explosive, chaotic surge of growth. It creates over 1 million new neural connections every single second. By age 2, a toddler has over 1,000 trillion synapses, twice as many as a fully grown adult. Your young mind was literally overflowing with information. It was recording the texture of carpet, the temperature of air, the tone of every voice, and the movement of every shadow. So why would an organ that consumes 20% of your body's energy construct this vast library only to burn it down? The secret lies deep within the temporal lobe, inside a seahorse-shaped structure called the hippocampus. The hippocampus acts as the chief archivist of your mind. It takes temporary experiences and weaves them into long-term memories. But in the first 3 years of life, the hippocampus is undergoing a process called rapid neurogenesis. It is producing thousands of brand new neurons every single day. Imagine trying to write a detailed diary on a piece of paper, but while you write, thousands of new blank pages are forcefully jammed into the middle of the binder. The old pages are torn apart. The text gets misaligned. The sentences split into meaningless fragments. This hypergrowth creates structural chaos. As new neurons plug themselves into existing circuits, they disrupt the fragile wiring that held your early memories. The very process that makes a baby learn at superhuman speed is the exact process that destroys the record of what was learned. Is it possible that those missing years are still hidden somewhere inside your head? In 2014, neuroscientists at the Hospital for Sick Children in Toronto conducted a groundbreaking experiment on young mice. They placed the mice in specific environments to form memories, then genetically slowed down the rate of new neuron creation in their hippocampi. The result was astonishing. The mice retained their infant memories far into adulthood. When neurogenesis was artificially accelerated in adult mice, their long-term memories vanished. The data was clear. Your early memories were not lost because your brain was too weak to keep them. They were destroyed because your brain was working too fast to save them. Without this ruthless wipe, your adult mind would be paralyzed. You would be overwhelmed by the sensory noise of being a baby. You would remember the agony of learning to balance on 2 legs, the blinding terror of a dark hallway, and millions of useless details about objects that no longer exist. Your brain made a calculated trade. It destroyed the video footage of your beginning so it could build the computer capable of understanding the world. You didn't lose the first 3 years of your life. You sacrificed them so you could become who you are today.